Hello, I'm James Harvey, the professor of music theory at the College of Southern Nevada with 5-Minute Music Theory. And in this video, we're going to cover circle of fifth sequences using seventh chords in inversions. So we've already covered the root position seventh chords, and inverted seventh chords sort of have the same problem, except there's more ways to solve that problem with the inversions. If I I've already written here a tonic major 6-5. If I follow the circle of fifths and go through a sequence using all 6-5 chords, I'm going to have that same issue that I had with the root position chords, in that we need to omit the fifth in each other chord. Now we can get around that in inversions by switching up the inversions, as long as we make sure that we maintain our pattern. So the 6-5 chord pairs up very well with a 4-2 chord, because notice the bass line stays the same. This is going to be an F major 7th chord. The F works pretty well here in the alto voice, and then I need an A and I need a C. C is a common tone, and then A. And that's a beautifully voiced chord there, because look how little motion there is from the first to the second. Now that's our first iteration, and remember we need to maintain our pattern. So for the next chord, which would be the leading tone, it's going to be a 6-5 chord as well, and I'm just copying and pasting that first tonic chord and moving it down by step. So that would be here, and then what was a C is now a B, what was a G is now an F, what was a B is now an A. And then notice that what happens is that the seventh automatically resolves itself here in the bass, and then the seventh here was resolving, because remember, we always have to resolve our sevenths down by step. So the 6-5s pair up very well with 4-2s. And then if we use root position chords, like if the first one were a seventh chord in root position, 4-3 chords work really well in tandem with those root position seventh chords. So what we have when we're dealing with seventh chords in a circle of fifth sequence, let's just review everything. That if you have them in root position, every other chord needs to have an omitted fifth and a doubled root. And then when we're dealing with inversions, usually you'll swap back and forth between 6-5, 4-2, or 7 and 4-3. Thank you.